OP made 3 different posts explaining her situation. First post. My 28F fiancé 28M has some huge request in order for him to regain his trust. Is his request too far? We have been together 6 years now, and during the 3rd year of our relationship I cheated on him with a close family friend. I had started taking him for granted, and it became easy to cheat because I didn't value the relationship. He broke up with me and we were split for months, and the times I was single I realized he is a great BF. I begged for him back and he took me back, but I had to promise to never speak to the guy again. I'm happy to say I never cheated since then and haven't been tempted at all. I understand how great of a partner I have. That being said, the guy I cheated was a close family friend, and recently I rekindled our friendship behind his back. Nothing romantic. You ever met someone who is a terrible partner but a great friend? That's him. I hated the fact that I let a stupid mishap ruin our friendship. My fiancé found out and was angry. I apologized and we talked, and he needed space. He sent me a text of his demands to continue the relationship, and I copied and pasted it. His text: after doing some thinking, I can't trust you. Whether it was platonic or not, this is the 2nd time that I know of where have violated my trust. The hardest part isn't this, but now I have to wonder how many times have you violated my trust or done something behind my back that I just don't know about. You claim this is it, but how can I believe you? I love you and want to work on this relationship, but it's going to require a lot from you. 1. We are postponing our wedding indefinitely. When we first got back together, it took 10 months before I felt secure in the relationship again. I have no idea how long it will take to feel secure again. 2. Alex, that friend, will be blocked on everything and you are to never speak to him again. This now includes family events. If you know he will be there, do not attend. If you didn't know and he attends, you are to ignore him. 3. I have unrestricted access to phones, social media, emails, etc. Every password I want to know for any device you have. 4. No hanging out with male friends alone. 5. You are to be home by 1 if you do go out with your homegirls. There will be more, but these are my demands and they aren't up for discussion. If you aren't willing to do it, then the relationship is over. Take your time to think about it. End of text. I called him, but he said he's not arguing with me about it, and don't call him back until I decide what I want to do. I feel that this extremely harsh considering the fact I didn't cheat this time. Ever since we got back together, I never cheated on him. Relevant comments. You cheated on him and broke his trust. He stupidly forgave you, and then you went and broke his trust again by getting back in touch with the guy you cheated with. And you are still so incredibly selfish that you don't think it's wrong that you did that. He never should trust you again. You are awful. OP. I think I was wrong. But I feel that the punishment doesn't fit the crime. I made a horrible mistake years ago. Being friends with someone doesn't mean cheating. Even though I was wrong for going behind his back. Comment. You had an emotional affair. Look it up and educate yourself. You cheated, again. I hope you decide not to take your BF's deal because he deserves better, and you are so not safe. You are a liar, a betrayer, and a cheater in every way. OP. I don't need to look it up. It was a platonic friendship. We didn't flirt or anything. If he wasn't the guy I cheated with, my fiancé wouldn't have any problem with the stuff I did with him and our conversations. Comment. People don't lie and sneak around in relationships unless there's something they need. What did you need from this guy that was so valuable to you to risk your engagement and hurting your fiancé? OP. It was just weird not being able to talk to a long-time friend. We both are immigrants, and we are really close. Comment. To be fair, I don't think you have the maturity to handle a full-on relationship yet. Seeing your responses, I think it's gonna take you getting fucked over to understand and appreciate the gravity. OP. I said I'll follow his rules and agree to his restrictions. That's not mature? Comment. You're arguing with everyone and minimizing what you did. You say, but I didn't cheat this time. He agreed to give you a second chance, and you went behind his back again with the same scumbag. It's not a separate incident, you're continuing to cheat. And you're looking for people here to tell you how his conditions are unreasonable so you can go back to him and argue that you technically didn't cheat a second time, so he can't treat you like a cheater. Get the F out. OP. No, I'm not. I keep telling people I will do the work, and now people are saying they don't believe me. You would think people would have a more positive reaction to me taking their advice, but whatever. Comment. Please. You started your post by saying you didn't cheat and trying to paint his demands as excessive and controlling. Then it turns out you did cheat, and you've rekindled your friendship with your affair partner behind your boyfriend's back. Don't tell me you didn't try to hide the truth of what you did with the way you wrote your post. People don't believe you for exactly the same reason that your boyfriend doesn't believe you. You've proven that you're a cheater and a liar and that you have no accountability. Why would everything be different now? 3rd time's the charm? You'll magically turn into a completely different person? OP. Because I have shown a history of improving. I'm not perfect, but I do feel like I'm not given enough props for making progress and not cheating. This doesn't excuse my current behavior. Update, 1 day later. We had a really great conversation and he was vulnerable and said it made him feel like I didn't value him. He was crying and it really hurt me to see the pain I caused him. He told me that please let's not go forward with this unless I can promise that I won't go behind his back again because he can't go through this pain again. I told him that I promise I will never hurt him again and will always be honest and upfront with him now. We talked about the rules and he said they will be temporary and will be adjusted when we go to couples therapy. Now it's time to put in the work to repair the relationship. I know it will be a lot of work, but I'm prepared. Thank you to the ones who gave constructive feedback. Second post, 9 months later. I have a fiancé but falling in love with a married man. So next month I'll get married this fall. I was with an amazing guy, and we worked through a lot of issues together. I thought I loved him, and I think I still do, but not in love with him. About 3 months ago at my job we got a new coworker who is very handsome and extremely attractive. I mean, I have never been so physically attracted to someone in my life. We started to deepen our friendship, but romantic feelings came. I repressed mine, but to my surprise he confessed his feelings to me as well. I told him we gotta think about our spouses, but our feelings continue to grow. He told me he stopped being affectionate with his wife because he feels like he is cheating on me when he does that. He only wants to be affectionate with me. I've started doing this, same thing, and haven't been intimate with my partner. The big thing is a lot of people will be hurt when this comes out. He can't divorce his wife right away because of finances, but he will as soon as possible. I have to call off the wedding, but I really don't want to hurt my current fiancé. Relevant comments. Remember 6 months ago, when you were telling people not to be so harsh because you have grown as a person and wouldn't ever cheat again? OP. This is completely different. The first time I cheated was because I was selfish, this time it was because I fell in love with someone else. I didn't choose this, no one picks who they love. This whole experience has taught me how complex love is and that I never been in love before. Comment. Why haven't you ended your engagement? End it now. What are you waiting for? Oh yes. You have to wait for your affair partner, and if he doesn't divorce his wife you still have your plan B, right? How is it not selfish? How is it fair? OP. I'll end it tonight. I didn't want to end it before his birthday. I just wanted to do it during the time that would hurt him the least. Everyone's attacking me, but I'm trying my best. Comment. Why didn't you end it the moment you started fucking another guy? You promised repeatedly you never go behind his back again. How do you live with yourself, you absolutely horrible person? OP. Because life is more complicated than that. I don't want to hurt him and been thinking of the best way to tell him. You guys act like this doesn't hurt for me too. You guys are not being understanding or empathetic. Third post. I ended things with my fiancé. I took everyone's advice and decided to end things with my fiancé. This was the hardest thing I had to do in my life. I know you guys think I'm a terrible person, but this is an unimaginable situation to find yourself in. I want everyone to know how much this hurt to do. I really wish I didn't fall in love with someone else. I wish I could make myself fall in love with my fiancé, but I can't. It took me so long to accept this. I hope you guys can understand that I can't convey this enough, that I care about my ex-fiancé. I know this will be best for both of us even though it's hard right now.